Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into the Changan Eado Plus 2026. It's this compact sedan that's making some noise. Claims it offers, well, almost luxury power and features, but, without the luxury price tag. So for you, the listener, the big question is this the real deal, or is it maybe just smart marketing?
Exactly. And that's what we're here to do, right? Take these sources, sort of unpack them, and really see if that performance and spec list holds up against, well, the price. We need to figure out how it balances those high-end features with some of the drawbacks people are talking about. Get the full picture.
Okay, yeah, let's jump right in. The core claim is performance and economy. They're packing a 1.5-liter turbo blue core GDI engine under the hood.
GDI, yeah. Direct injection.
Right. And it pushes out 178 horsepower and 300 newton meters of torque. That's paired with a 7-speed DCT, a dual-clutch transmission. Honestly, that kind of output puts it way up there for Chinese sedans in this class. Pretty aggressive.
Hold on. 178 horsepower. That's quite a lot for a standard family sedan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost hot hatch territory, like you said. So the question is it usable power? Does it actually translate on the road? Sources say yes, 0 to 100 kilometers in about 8.2 seconds. Not bad at all.
You're correct, yeah.
But what's really interesting, I think, is the balance. Despite being pretty powerful, it apparently keeps fuel efficiency quite reasonable. They're rating it at 18.4 kilometers per liter in normal driving. So that GDI and the DCT tech, they seem to be doing their job balancing the power with, decent economy.
Okay, now here's where it gets, well, really interesting for me at least.
Yeah.
The tech and the luxury stuff inside. This is where it feels like it's punching way above its weight. First thing you notice, apparently, is this huge screen. A 13.2-inch high-res infotainment screen right in the middle, plus a 10.25-inch digital dash for the driver.
Yeah, that screen size is massive. And if you look at the bigger picture, Changan is clearly using these high-end features, like the screen, as a major selling point, a way to tempt people away from the usual suspects.
Yeah.
We're talking things like available ventilated and heated front seats, proper leather ones on the higher trims.
Ventilated seats in this class, that's pretty uncommon.
Right. And a panoramic sunroof on some models. Oh, and the trunk space, 520 liters. That's genuinely large for a compact sedan. Could be a deciding factor for some families.
And they didn't seem to skimp on safety tech either, which is good to see. The sources talk about an advanced 540-degree panoramic camera system.
540 degrees, so it sees all around and sort of stitches it together.
Yeah, it gives you that bird's eye view plus more angles. And it has ADS features advanced driver assistance systems, like intelligent adaptive cruise control IACC.
So it manages speed and distance automatically in traffic.
Exactly. And automatic emergency braking, AEB. Having that level of safety tech, especially considering the price point around SAR, 67,000-ish for the base in Saudi Arabia, that really boosts its value proposition, doesn't it?
It definitely does on paper. But this leads to the obvious question, right? When you pack so much in at a lower price,
Yeah.
where are the compromises? There have to be some. And the sources do point them out.
Okay, so what's the catch?
Well, the main things people report are sort of practical issues. Number one seems to be wind noise insulation. Apparently, it gets noticeably loud inside once you go over 100 kilometers per hour. So maybe not the quietest highway cruiser.
Okay. That could be annoying on long drives.
Yeah. And then there's the interior materials. While it looks stylish, sources mention a fair bit of hard plastic used inside, which, can bring down that premium feel a bit. And then that big impressive screen. Some reports say it can occasionally be a bit slow to respond, laggy sometimes.
Right, screen lag can be frustrating. So if we compare it quickly, you've got the established players like the Hyundai Elantra, probably better resale value there. And then the Toyota Corolla, you just can't beat its reputation for long-term reliability, can you?
Nope, that's its trump card.
So the Eado Plus, its whole appeal seems built around getting a lot of features and power right now for less money up front. Immediate gratification, maybe?
That's a good way to put it. You get the bells and whistles immediately.
So wrapping this up for you, the listener, what does it all mean? Basically, you're looking at a sedan that gives you features, power, and safety tech you'd usually expect in a more expensive car. But
Yeah.
there's a but. You have to be okay with the trade-off, which seems to be mainly highway noise levels and maybe some interior material choices, plus potential screen lag.
Exactly. And the overall verdict from the sources seems to rate it excellent on value and equipment, no surprise there. But only acceptable when it comes to reliability and comfort. So the really provocative thought to leave you with is this. You get undeniable value up front, loads of features, but how much do you weigh the uncertainty around long-term parts, service, maybe even reliability compared to the known proven track record of its Japanese or Korean rivals? That's the real calculation you need to make, isn't it? How much is that initial wow factor worth against potential long-term unknowns?